This is 19XX, The War Against Destiny, the guts of what will be Vagabond Arcade's first retro arcade cabinet rebuild. Here we have the game PCB and motherboard. You can think of the game PCB as being like a large game cartridge. Larger than most consoles, actually. Here's the Super Nintendo for size comparison. This game is from Capcom's CPS2 line of hardware. Here we see the motherboard and the game PCB sandwiched together. These are the connectors on the end for audio if you use an external amp. This is for the kick harness. And this is your JAMA connector, which supplies power and all the various connections to the arcade machine. Here we have volume buttons and then a test switch, which gives you access to all the in-game options. Here's the cooling fan for the unit, which you can see is very dirty and it's a noisy beast, so I will be replacing that with a modern fan as part of this rebuild. So here we're disconnecting the game PCB from the actual motherboard, and that's what the bottom of the game PCB looks like. And then here's the motherboard. There's 4 connections that connect the motherboard to the game PCB. And then here, this is a security rivet, which I will be drilling out to replace the fan on this unit. And I will be incidentally voiding the warranty on this motherboard. Here's our cabinet, which we received secondhand from Summit Amusement up in St. Paul. It's a very nice cabinet. The dimensions are great and it is in very nice shape. There are only a few small cosmetic issues which we'll be cleaning up to get it ready for our custom side graphics, which I've designed. Here's our coin door. There is a gaping panel hole, which I'm going to be covering with a custom designed plate. All the coin switches and the lights have been wired already, so we're ready to go on that. And here's the coin bucket access, which we actually need to get a bucket for this machine and then get locks for the doors too. The control panel I put together impromptu just to test all the components, but all the buttons and joysticks have been wired. We will be designing a custom control panel for this machine, complete with custom design graphics. I've replaced the fluorescent lighting with LED lighting, which is much brighter and will last a lot longer. Here we have the back of the cabinet. There's not much to tell here, other than I did think it was interesting that this cabinet was built by Wisconsin's own The Fun Company, and also that prior to this project, this cabinet housed a Silver Strike bowling game. So I guess we can all agree that this will be a significant improvement over that rubbish. And finally, here on the inside of the machine, we have all the wiring that I've already installed. Here's the power supply, which I've already wired in. Another improvement that I've added is I've actually put a 3 amp circuit breaker in. Most cabinets just have a fuse, which of course it burns out and you have to replace it. And then here's the JAMA harness, which connects up to the motherboard. And then this is a scan converter, which converts the old RGB signal into a VGA signal for our monitor. So that about wraps up this video. Subscribe to our channel and like us on Facebook to get updates on this project and many others going on at the Vagabond Arcade. Thanks for watching.